I'm going to teach you guys how to make $1,500 online in less than 30 days with your agency. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pick a niche and stick to it. So you want to figure out what's going to bring in clients every month, and whether that's in real estate, whether that's chiropractic, dentists, home remodeling, you name it, solar. You want to figure out a niche and you want to stick to it. So it doesn't really matter what you go into. There's plenty of options to go for, but you just want to pick one. Don't waste your time doing this. This is not something that you should be caught up with. It shouldn't take you a week to figure out what your niche is. It should take you a day, maybe less, because you want to get to things as soon as possible. So the next thing you want to do after you pick a niche is you want to gather leads, and you want to create a giant list that you can actually do outreach to for these companies. So you want to find companies in your area. Let's say you picked home remodeling. You want to get online and you want to find a bunch of leads that you can scrape, whether that's through, you can do this through Google Maps, or you can do this through, there's many lead scraping tools that you can use, such as like Apollo.io. And you're going to gather a huge list, because these are the people that you're going to actually email. So then the next step after that is you want to create personalized video, and you're going to send these personalized video to these company emails that you just scraped. So pretty much when you create these personalized videos, you're going to actually get on their website, kind of do some research on what they're about and the type of services they provide, so that you'll know exactly what they do, and you're going to have basically a warmer presentation when you go back and forth with these companies. And after that, you're going to pretty much record yourself speaking as you're scrolling through their website. Your voice, or your face or your voice, is going to be in the background as you're scrolling through their website, so that it's very warm outreach. When they get on and click on your email and they see your video, they feel like that you've actually done your research and you actually can help their company grow when you bring them more leads every single month. So you want to create a video that's personalized to their company, and you want to have something that's going to intrigue them to want to get on a call with you when you send these personalized videos. So you don't want to have your offer in the personalized video, but you do want to have some form of value that is going to move you on to the next step, because this is basically just to get them interested with you and to help them ask more questions about what your services are. So yeah, you want to send out these emails, and there's specific methods that you can do in order to send hundreds per day. But when you first start out, you don't need to send hundreds per day. Just send what you can with the amount of time that you can, because right now we're just working to build up and get our first client. So we don't really need to have a team that we outsource to right away, unless you want to start with that and you have the capital to invest. So in terms of this, I'm just speaking of if you're doing everything on your own in this situation and you want to gain your first client quick. So guys, you're going to record that video, and then you're actually going to find these emails that you've already scraped, and then you're going to start sending these personalized video one by one. And make sure you have the right website when you send these emails. You don't want to have another company's website when you say you made a mistake and you sent the wrong company website to the wrong email, because then it's going to look like you just blasted it off of a giant lead list, which you did. But you want to actually take the time to go in and personalize each one by one. So guys, after this, when you send this email, trust me, you're going to get a follow-up. You're going to get a follow-up email from them, because they're going to be interested to hear more, because normally these companies get basic emails with just copy and the same headlines every single time, which they've gotten tired of opening. So they might not even open those emails, but when they see yours, it's a headline, and then they click on it and they see their website in the background. Guys, they're for sure going to watch this video, and it's only a minute and a half to 2 minute video, even if that. It's just explaining what you do overall in terms of your agency, whether that's bringing them more leads every single month, bringing them more appointments, or getting people in the door. Whatever your service is that you're offering, this can work. So like I said, you're going to need to follow up with them, because even if they opened your video and they didn't say anything, they're still interested. You got to keep following up with these people. You don't just send one email and then that's it. Sometimes it works like that, where you can get them on a call instantly by sending one email, and that's when they're very high interest. But sometimes these company owners are just so busy that they don't have the time to go back and forth, so they might open it and just forget about it. So that's why you have to keep following up. You just keep following up until they actually book a call. They're gonna start asking you questions, and you can even get on the phone call right away. They might have their phone number. When you scrape these leads, it might have it on the list, or when they send their email back, sometimes they have their company phone at the bottom. So you can hop on a call right away and say, hey, I saw you were interested in my services. Would you be interested in learning more about it? And they'll say yes 9 times out of 10, because they'll remember your email, because like I said, it's going to stick with them because it's personal. So yeah, you want to keep following up until the point that they're asking you a bunch of questions, and that's when you deflect those questions into an appointment. So basically, if they're saying, what are your services? How much do you offer? Say, yes, I'd love to tell you more. Please schedule a call into my link right here. And you put your calendar link at the bottom or in the email. And if they don't see it, then you send it. What I did was I send it to their text message as well. So I'm sending the link through email and text message, as many ways possible is that they're going to see it, so that they're going to click on that link and schedule a call. So yeah, the main key is just keep hitting them over the head with follow-ups, and they will eventually schedule a call. So after that, you want to get on the call with them. This is the next step. And when you do get on that call with them, the number one thing that you need to do is find their pain points in their business. So you need to figure out exactly what they're lacking and what they're good at. So just by you asking specific questions, they're going to sit there and talk the whole conversation, which just allows you time to write things down and actually figure out what they need the most. And then you can actually form your offer pretty much on the go around that, and explain. Basically, you can explain how you can take their pain away. So let's say that their main problem is getting people into their company. So basically getting traffic. Say they're a home remodeler and their main problem is actually publicity, and they don't have any, you find out that they don't have any form of social media. They don't run any type of ads online. This is perfect, because then at this point you have the leverage and you have the ability to explain how you can help that. And everything that you explain about your services, you're going to basically focus that to their pain points that they told you. So that's how you find their pain points, and that's how you really get them wanting and needing your services. So you're going to find these points, and basically at the end, like I said, they're going to be doing most of the talking. So when you ask a question, you just shut up at that point. You just shut up and let them talk. And the more they talk, the more leverage you have, because you're going to understand them and their company a lot better and their situation. So after that, once you find your pain points, at the end of the call, this is when they're going to ask, how much is it? How much do you guys charge per month? Or what is the pricing model? So this is a genius idea that I used, and it's called the price discrepancy model. So I figured out that a lot of these companies, when you do offer your pricing at the end, the retainer does not work unless you're a well-established agency. So if you're charging right away, say our prices are $2,000 and you get your money back, no matter how many money back guarantees you guys offer, these companies still don't, it doesn't click through their head that they'll get their money back. They're still skeptical. Like, no matter what you offer, you can offer them money back plus an extra $1,000 if you don't bring them a certain amount of leads or a certain amount of clients per month, and they're still not going to sign with you. It's just the law of nature, guys. But if you, and another thing with free trials are not guaranteed clients as well. So it does work with some people, but a lot of the times it brings up a red flag. Why is their services free? Why are they giving me a free trial? I thought they had other clients that they're charging $1,500 to $2,000 per month. So it just brings up a red flag, and it kind of makes them skeptical. And then at the end of the day, they're still going to pay for ad spend, which most of the time these people that hop on the free trial are people that don't have money. So they're still going to bring up a bunch of price objections at the end of the day, and you're still going to have to conquer those objections. And even if you do, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get them. So back to my point with the price discrepancy model, guys, you can say, okay, so upfront, I'm charging you $1,500 per lead. This is what I did. You say upfront, I'm charging you $1,500 a month. And that's 15 guaranteed leads, or you could say 15 guaranteed clients, whatever niche you're in. And depending on how hard it is to actually get a client for their company. So with home remodeling, for example, we said we're charging you $1,500 at the beginning of each month. And that's priced at $100 per lead for 15 leads. So we're guaranteeing to bring your company 15 qualified leads or more every single month. And if we don't, for every lead that we come up short with, that's $100 back in your pocket. So for example, let's say you gave us $1,500 at the beginning of the month, and we ended up only getting you 10 qualified leads. That would be $500 back in your pocket, like you never spent it with us. So either way, you're not paying unless we give you guys results. So that's what we would use. And I would tell them that basically this is basically a model that we figured out that works best for our agency to get clients, because it actually incentivizes us to want to work, to make us work even harder in order to bring you guys results to your business. So that means that we want to keep our $1,500, so we have to work even harder to bring you to bring you those results every single month. And then they're like, oh, and a lot of the time they're like, oh, I've never heard this, and they're just like very intrigued at that point, and they're like, okay. And then they start asking a couple more questions possibly, or they might just sign right there. So a lot of the questions we've had for follow-up is, let's say I get 20 leads or I get 30 leads, however many, would that mean I pay you guys extra at the end of the month? And then I come back with, no, for the first month, we just want to get a feel for basically your company, and we want you guys to get a feel with how it's going to be working with us in the future. So anything over the 15 leads, you don't pay a thing. And then they're like, oh, and at that point they're like, I haven't heard this before, and they're very interested at that point. And they may have a couple other objections, but guys, at that point you basically got them. You should have already brought out their pains and conquered some objections before you even got to the pricing. And at this point, the only thing they can do is bring up a couple more objections, which you've already handled in your head, because like I said, once you shut up, you just listen to what they're saying. They're just going to spit stuff out. And once they spit that stuff out, you turn that into knowledge. You know what they need for their company. And at that point, you can just basically handle these objections by giving them the solution to the problems that they already have explained to you. And guys, at this point, that's when you're going to sign a client in less than a month. It could take you anywhere from 2 weeks to a month, as long as you work hard and do the amount of effort that it takes to put in to get your first client. You can't just send 10 emails or 10 DMs and hope that you're going to get somebody on a call. You just got to keep doing it consistently, and you'll see calls will start to pop up in your calendar every single day. You'll get the notification, pick up your phone, this person's scheduled a call. And that's the best feeling in the world, because you know that you're one step closer to signing a client and getting to your goals, whether that's 10K per month or 50K per month. It doesn't matter, guys, but you have to start somewhere. And this is just a way that you can build to get your first client in 30 days so that you can start getting more clients. Then the next month you might get 2 clients. Then the next month you might get 3. It's just a process that you got to keep using, but you got to add more methods onto that process in order to build your company even more and build your agency, guys. So yeah, that's the sauce on how to make your first $1,500 in 30 days or less. And I'll be back with more knowledge, dropping more videos. And if you guys want to ask me any questions, you can follow me on Instagram, the Trent Harris, or you can just DM me and if you have any questions, and I'll be glad to reach back out to you guys and give you some answers to some things that I've experienced in my journey and that I'm still experiencing as I go. And yeah, guys, I'll be back with another video.